Hey guys, it's Kara from iStampin.com. Thanks for joining me on another one of my Create a Card Mondays. Today's card is using the Paisleys and Posies stamp set. I used quite a bit of product from the product suite, so you can find this information in our holiday catalog on pages 46 and 47. So you see here I used the stamp set, the coordinating designer series paper, the ribbon, and then the copper foil sheets, which I absolutely love. The foil sheets are just beautiful. And I'm advertising a Petals and Paisleys class project kit. I showed this in a video last week, but if you love this bundle, take advantage of this class kit that I'm offering. So if you purchase the bundle and the specialty designer series paper together and use that hostess code and shop in my online store, you will receive a kit to make 3 cards that I have advertised. So I'll link that down below and you can find out more information about that. But I'm starting off with a piece of crumb cake cardstock, and this is going to be a top folding card, so it measures 11 by 4 1/4, and I've scored it at 5 1/2. And then I'm going to take another piece of crumb cake cardstock, and this just measures 1/4 inch smaller, so that's 4 by 5 1/4, and that's just going to layer on top of the card base. So when you layer it, just make sure that all 4 borders are even. And then you see there that I've got one of the designer series papers, and that's double-sided. So I'm going to use the Ivy print, and that measures just 3/4 inches smaller, so it's 3 1/4 by 5. So what you'll do is just adhere that to the card base as well. And there's Pippa. She just has to say hello every so often. All right, so when you cut this, just make sure that the pattern is going the correct way. I've learned that on other designer series papers, so just figure it out and make sure you cut it the right way. So now I just have a piece of the mint macaron ribbon. This comes in a trio pack, so you've got mint macaron, delightful Dijon, and rich raspberry. I absolutely love this ribbon. It cuts beautifully, it lays beautifully. It's just a really nice quality ribbon. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to angle, cut at an angle on both ends. And then I'm just going to adhere it using snail. And you can see there that I didn't get a really good cut, so I'm just coming in and then just cutting that again. And like I said, the ribbon is just so easy to cut. And I'm just going to adhere that in the middle of the card. So I'm just kind of making sure that that is right. So I really liked the tone-on-tone look with this, with the crumb cake cardstock, and then also the mint macaron ribbon matching the background of the designer series paper. It's just a just a really nice subtle tone-on-tone card with pops of color. So just get that centered, and if you have to fiddle with it like you see me doing that, it was real easy to lift up, and it didn't ruin the paper or anything like that. Okay, so now I'm going to do the stamping. I've just got a scratch piece of very vanilla cardstock, and I'm going to ink up the stamp in crumb cake, and I'm using the Thankful, Grateful, Blessed stamp. So just get out your paper piercing mat to put behind so that you get a good impression when you use photopolymer stamps. And if you want it be a little bit bolder, you can use Tip Top Taupe or any of the other colors that are in the collection. So I've just cut that down, and that's just going to go in the center. But before I do that, I'm going to use the that leaf die cut that's part of the Petals and Paisleys die set. And I've cut that out in crushed curry and then the brand new copper foil sheets, which I absolutely love. I think I said that before. So I'm just going to use the fine tip glue pen to glue these 2 die cuts down. I really like it with the fine tip applicator. It makes it really easy to put your adhesive on those really delicate framelits. So I'm just going to do the same thing with the crushed curry. I think I may have said delightful Dijon. Oh, it is delightful Dijon. I'm sorry. I think I used crushed curry when I cut that out. I may have used the wrong color. Whoops. Anyway, so I've put this down and I'm going to use one of my punches just to place on there for a few minutes just to have it set. So that was about 5 minutes later. I just cut out that because I didn't think you wanted to see it. And from here I'm going to use some dimensionals just to pop that up. So just put a few on there, and then I wanted the leaves to poke out from the top, so I'm just going to position the stamped sentiment where you can see the leaves and just center that on the ribbon. So such a very simple card, but those leaves just give it such a nice little interest. And then this is our thick baker's twine in Very Vanilla. I'm just tying a bow, and I'm just going to use a glue dot to adhere that to below the blessed part of the stamp set. So it's going to be glued onto the Very Vanilla. And that just finishes off the project. So just get a glue dot. I like to pick it up with my paper piercer and fold it in half. And then I just mush the bow into that glue dot. So you'll see me do that here in just a second. So, and then you can just take your scissors and just cut off the tails to the desired length, and the card's all done. So really it doesn't take a whole lot of time to do this. I think this is a really pretty card that you can give at Thanksgiving. So check out the Paisleys and Posies bundle. I've been using this quite a bit. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite stamp sets. So if you like the project, give it a thumbs up. Be sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and like I said, I'll link all the information about the class kit on today's blog post as well as the description box. Thanks guys, have a great day. Bye-bye.